So you want to start streaming, but you have no idea where to start? I got you. And it's free 99. So the first thing we're going to need is something called OBS Studio. Now this is a free program that allows you to do a variety of things such as recording gameplay, live streaming, and there's a bunch of different plugins you can add that will allow you to do some pretty unique stuff. So first things first, we're going to download the installer, and then once your download is complete, we are going to launch the exe file. Now this will take you through a quick setup where you choose a location OBS will be set up, and once you install it, make sure to open up the program. This is kind of the fun part and where your creativity can flourish. So from here, we'll create our basic scene. So as you can see, we have a scene already set up. So we'll go over to sources and then press this plus icon. Now, in order to get our game set up, we have a few different options. We can choose the game capture, which you can name if you need to, and then just press OK. And then under the mode option, we can go to this drop down menu. And then I like to choose capture specific window. This gives us the ability to choose the game. So we'll choose the game that we have launched, and then we'll go ahead and press OK. Now you can see that the game is a little bit stretched out. If we just right click on the game capture and then go over to transform, we have an option where we can just fit to screen. And then you can see that the game fits perfectly on our canvas. So we have the game capture set up, but we want to do a webcam as well. So let's set up our webcam now. So we'll go back down to the sources and then press the plus button. This time we'll select the video capture device and we'll name this one cam. Go ahead and press OK. And for this one, I'm using my laptop camera. So we have the integrated camera. We'll just press OK. And then from here, you can see we have the webcam set up, but we can make this a little bit smaller so we're not covering up our gameplay. You're free to place this webcam wherever you need to. And if your webcam is a little bit too wide or you want to crop out something, you can hold the Alt button and then drag these corners in as much as you like. So we got our webcam set up and in position. The next thing we'll do is set up our connection to Twitch. So we'll go down to the settings button, and then in the settings, we're going to go over to stream. Make sure your service says Twitch, and then we're going to press this button to connect account. Now this makes it really easy. You just insert your username and then your password, and everything will just link to it. So once your Twitch account is connected, we have a few more important settings to make sure your stream doesn't lag or crash. So we'll go into the output setting, and then we'll keep this on simple for now. And then we'll go ahead and change our bit rate. So we'll try out 5,000 for now. And if you have a beefy computer, you can go up to 6,000 or even 8,000 for Twitch. But if you're having problems streaming with this number, you can lower it down by like 500 at a time to see what your PC can handle. We'll leave the audio bit rate alone. For the video encoder, it depends on your GPU. So if you have an NVIDIA GPU, go ahead and use NVENC. This will give you the best bang for your buck. But if you don't have NVIDIA, go ahead and choose Software X264. Now, if you're on Mac, I believe there's a special Mac option for you. You can go ahead and just choose that one. Now we'll move on to the audio. This is where we're going to set up how people hear our stream. So the desktop audio, we'll go ahead and choose the correct one. And then whatever mic you're using, go ahead and choose that one. If you're not sure what your desktop audio or your mic is, no worries, there's an easy way to find out. If you go down into your Windows taskbar and then you just go into your settings, we'll go over into the system and then we'll go into sound. Now the output is going to be your desktop. So right here, we know we have the SPID diff interface, which we chose in OBS. And then if you go into input, we'll see that our mic is the beacon mic. So now we have our audio set up. We'll go ahead and go into the video tab. And this is where we're going to set up the resolution for our stream. So depending on the size of your monitor, you can go ahead and choose the correct size for you. And then for the output scaled resolution, we want to try and match this. If you're having problems streaming because your PC isn't powerful enough, you can always downscale it to 1280 720. It'll free up a few more resources for you. Now for the common FPS value, if you have no issues, 60 is a good option, especially if you're playing fast-paced games. But again, if you're having issues, there's nothing wrong with just doing 30 frames per second. Now after you complete your settings, make sure to hit the apply button and then press OK. We have successfully got a simple stream setup, but we're missing one crucial thing. If somebody follows you, you'll have no idea. This is where a website called Stream Elements comes in handy. This is a free website where you can do a bunch of different things. But for now, we're going to go under the streaming tools, press this drop down menu, and then we'll go to overlays. From here, we can do a new overlay. We'll make sure this overlay is the same size as our canvas, which is 1080p, and then we'll go ahead and press start. From here, we're going to go ahead and add a widget, and then we'll go down to alerts and then alert box. Now you have multiple options to change up your alerts. It does come with some basic alerts you can use. And then if you want to see how it looks, you can go over to emulate and then just press on one of these alert boxes and you'll see it pop up like that. And now in order to have this show up in our stream, we're going to go over to this paperclip looking thing. Go ahead and press it, and then I'll copy the URL link. Back in OBS, we're going to go back to under sources, press this plus icon, and then under the menu, we're going to do browser. We can go ahead and name this alerts. and then press OK. Now in this URL box, we're going to paste that URL that we just copied. We're going to change our canvas size to the proper dimension, and then we'll go ahead and press OK. So now our alerts are set up, and if you want to test it, all you have to do is press that emulation again, hit that follow or subscribe, and you should see that alert pop up. Now all you have to do is press start streaming, and you're good to go. Hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.